Hey, this is CitrusDruidxCDx, and we're going to be watching Kasanti's gameplay trailer. I actually have already seen this. Audio fucked up. That's what happens sometimes, but I'll definitely summarize what I've said. Sucks I lose the actual genuine reaction of it, but I think he looks fucking sick. Let's get into it. He actually looks fucking sick, though. I'll definitely be, after watching this, I'll definitely be like analyzing what he's doing and everything. I don't know exactly what he's doing because we don't have the actual abilities on lock yet, or like them telling us what he's doing. But he does like a Braum thing, like a mini Braum all right there. They're just sick. His Q is like Ornn's fire breath when he fire breaths you and then he like clonks you. His R teleports, but he also has like a reset on it. It's like a second ability. His autos are like empowered like Galio's. I analyzed all of this already, but like, yeah, it looks sick. He looks like a really good tank champ. People are gonna try and not play him as a tank, of course. But sucks I lost my genuine reaction to this, but I still think he's a sick-ass champion. And I definitely want to reanalyze this.
Those who wish me dead, keep wishing.
Let's go. Sick-ass champion. All right, let's analyze the fuck out of it. We're gonna slow it down so we could understand what he's doing a little bit. But like Riot does this funny thing, they put him against champions that have literal counters to other abilities, so you don't get the actual understanding of an ability. You'll see what I mean in a second. Because like I said, I already analyzed this, I already watched this. He's against a champion right here. This champion can counter any ability by having this R. The W pushes. It's kind of like, if you, I want to say it's Braum-esque or Galio-esque when he's like punching, or kind of Scion-esque where he's pushing. That's the W. The E gives a shield, and I don't know exactly what else. It might give lifesteal or something, or like resistances. So he's just the shield right there. The Q does like this. I think it's I think there's more parts to the Q. It does like a, and then it does. But that could just be his normal auto. And then there's another part to his Q. You can see right here, which is the knock up. And then his Q's back to normal. It was just a normal auto, and then it claps like I don't know if that's his passive, where he claps, but that's literally like Ornn. Now we're against Diana right here. That champion's broken. Pushes her against the wall. It teleports her. Which now he's in his second part of his R, which gives him these swords. Which I'm sure enhances his abilities. But kills her really quick. And he's still in his R, which is like in his second form. But later on you'll see that it basically makes his weapons go back to normal. But I don't know if that's trick of the editing or what, because Riot likes to do that type of shit. But at least Riot is giving us a HUD this time. Usually they don't give us HUD for gameplay. Good on you, Riot. I want to fucking see the HUD or I will not understand the game. I won't. I need the HUD for clarity. You guys talk about clarity all the fucking time. So right here, he's doing a little bit of trickery. He's Wing or pushing them into them. He flashes over. Now he's going to press R here. He R's around them. This time he doesn't pull them with him. He just kind of does like a Kaisa R. Kind of like teleporting. But now he's got the weapons. The different weapons. So now he's got Slicer and Dicer or whatever they're called. I don't know. Now he slices through them instead of pushing them. Now it doesn't push anymore. But like, if you would watch any other champion when he's doing this W with a different R, you will think, oh, he should still be able to push there. But, like, he's playing against Set and, like, other champions. Now, he pulls him all the ways to his turret. That's basically, like, old, Urgot, to be honest. Like, his Urgot will teleport you. But, like, this is just basically Set with Urgot. I'm gonna bring you to my turret, so you have to fight under my turret now, bitch, and you're gonna lose because you have no disengage. Brings him here. Now he's got his different weapons. So what I'm talking about right here is you would think the W, because the W normally pushes with his non-R. Now this is a little bit of trickery. He W's, but Set's pressing R. And I wonder if this is an execute, because you see these yellow lines, and then Set dies. So it could be an execute. And then he also fights Fiora while doing the exact same thing. This is why it's a little confusing when they match up champions together, because guess what fucking Fiora's gonna do? Your bitch. So he basically does the same thing, but he's in the swords, which you would think it would still push, but the other one pushes. This one only does slicing and dicing, as I'm thinking. So he slices, but she parried it. I mean, maybe it was a slow parry. Maybe it wouldn't actually happen, but, you know, League interactions, am I right? But, so, I guess the empowered W, when you're in your R, doesn't push, because we've seen it in right here, this interaction, which these champions cannot stop that. And I like how they show Riven, because it's a 2-part R, and Riven has 2-part R, and so does him, kinda, but not really, because he can just take down the walls. Now he presses R here, teleports, and he kind of hits Riven here. But he doesn't really pull her. He kind of pulls her. I guess he does pull her, because she was right here, and she did not move there. Now he's got the swords, and here's the slice and dice right here. Bam. And they don't get pushed up or anything. Like, they don't get, like, CC'd. And I'm guessing the Q changes as well, but we only really see the W when he presses R. Because most of the time he just executes with the W, if it's an execute. It kind of seems like it, but... And like I said, this is where I started noticing these things the first time I watched this. And Set's R interrupts everything. Like, if you're ever in Set's, or you're doing an animation while pressing Set's R, like, yes, you could dodge it with, like, because he's practically immune when he's in W here. That's why he doesn't go with him. Like, he's taking immunity right here. That's immunity. But we don't know if he got pushed. But, like I said, I think he only gets pushed when he's in a normal W, not RW. And like I said with the Fiora thing, but, like, champion looks sick. I'm just super analyzed about him. I might even play him. He's a tank, though. Tanks aren't that fun to me. The only tank I really like is Zac. And it's because Zac can jump everywhere, but he can teleport. I think people are going to not play him tank for a while. They're going to try and make him work as a non-tank. Maybe like, what's really good? Gore Drinker. Titanic Hydra. Sterix Gauge. Like those types of items. Just they have tank stats to them, but they still have a little bit of damage. And I think people will start doing those types of builds. I don't know how good his lifesteal is. I don't know if his E lifesteals. We know it's shields, but definitely W is a utility. E is also a utility, but they're maxing E because it's a better utility, because you want your shield to be bigger, And his Q is obviously his damage. But yeah. Looking good, looking good. If you guys like the video, make sure to like. I'll see you guys in the next video or whatever I make. Maybe I'll look at his abilities when they come out so I can read them or something like that, just so I can understand this champion a little bit more. But if you guys like the video, make sure to like it. I'm definitely making more content in the future. Still league based, and I'll see you guys. Peace.